Hello you guys, it's Miss Renee and I am back with another video. Well, the title of this video is Parents Were at a Nightclub When Infant Died. 5 children injured in a fire. And this happened in Nashville. The article reads, the parents of 6 children left at home were at a nightclub early Sunday morning when a fire broke out at their apartment, killing an infant and injuring the others. Police say the children's mother, 2 women ages 23 and 25 who were friends, had been out at a club together when the unit caught fire sometime after 2 a.m. Metro Nashville police spokesman Don Aaron said officers have been unable to substantiate a claim by the mother that a babysitter was present with the children, the oldest of whom was 6. Officers did not locate a babysitter at the scene. There were a number of unanswered questions at, that moment. One of her kids that was 8 months old, which was a little girl who lived in an apartment, died in the fire. The infant's 23-month-old brother is in critical condition after suffering life-threatening injuries. The 4 other children ages range from 1 to 6. All of the surviving children remain at the hospital as of Sunday afternoon. The fire marshal's office, the State Department, Children's Services Division, were all paired and, ready to investigate and do what they need to do to find out what was going on. And with the Nashville Police Department and the Fire Department. The circumstances of the fire and the cause of the fire remain under investigation by the fire marshal's office. Now, how they knew that the apartment was on fire, because a child came running out screaming that, a fire had broke out. Then an initial call about the fire came from 2 passerbys who saw the blaze and called 911. They witnessed the 6-year-old child running out of the apartment building screaming. When firefighters arrived, they encountered flames and heavy smoke coming from one of the units. Dispatchers informed firefighters that several people were trapped inside, while one person was rescued from a 3rd-floor balcony. Bystanders told firefighters that several children were inside the burning building, prompting members of the department to search for the children and move them from the apartment. The infant was pronounced dead at the scene. Now, it's saying that the fire was contained only in one apartment, which, it was set where the kids were. But, of course, smoke damage affected other units nearby. Also, they always have the American Red Cross to respond to the scene to provide temporary housing and resources to impacted residents. This is just so sad, because children depend on us as individuals, as adults. I don't care if you're the mother, the father, the grandmother, the whoever. They cannot take care of themselves. Children are given to us. They are a precious gift. And we as adults are responsible for their well-being, whether it's feeding them, whether it's keeping them safe or whatever. But for this mother to go out with her friends and leave her kids, 5 children, inside of a home, and all of their ages are from 1 to 6. I have never wanted to do something so bad that I would put my kids in harm's way. I have never done that. That's why I say I am so thankful for my family. Although I had my first child when I was 21, but I had a lot of support, because at that time in my life, yes, I wanted to party. I wanted to go out. I wanted to drink, and I just wanted to have a good time. Now, I know some people get so desperate to the point where they don't even care about their own kid safety, because the simple fact, they just want to go out and do whatever they want to do. Close your legs, boo-boo. Stop having all these freaking kids if you know that, and then you have 5 kids, ages 1 to 6. You want to go out that bad. And then she said she had a babysitter, but there's no proof that she had a babysitter. There's no evidence that someone was there with those kids. And I think I cut out too much of my video. I forgot where I stopped off at because I had to pause it. But let me go back to this article. Now, when you become a parent, it's not about you anymore. It's all about the child. And some people slide easily into motherhood or fatherhood or parenthood, and then you have some that just cannot let go of what's going on within their lives. Such as put your kid on the back burner because you ain't ready to go sit down somewhere. I've been there. I've done that. But I promise you, by the time I had my second kid, I was ready. But I do thank my parents and cousins and stuff like that helped me throughout the way. But it's just sad that these kids was left home alone, even though she said a babysitter was there. No babysitter was confirmed, but the point is you got a child that's dead and 4 others that are injured. But for you to just want to leave your home to go out, to party, to drink, to smoke, whatever the case may be, I remember calling the police department, asking them what was the legal age before I could leave my kids home alone. And my daughter was 13 at the time, and that's just something, not that I'm so worried about me getting in trouble. I'm just concerned about their safety. Somebody break into the house or somebody kidnap them or just like these kids with this fire, it's a sad, messed up situation. And the mother needs to be locked under the jail. Even though if she left somebody in charge, she still should be held accountable for the person that she left in charge with. You should know if they were good. And I promise you, this was not the first time that this lady have done this. And it's just horrifying to think, what those babies endured, especially the one before he died. I don't know if fire got to the child or not, or smoke inhalation, but it's just sad, and we all should just send up a prayer for these beautiful babies. And I wouldn't be surprised if this lady doesn't have like a case with CPS somewhere. Oftentimes when you see kids being neglected or something like that, they already have CPS on them, or they already been reported, and they still continue to do what they got to do. It's crazy how some people will continue to keep their legs open. They will continue to neglect their birth control, and then when you get pregnant, you have the child, and still like this right here. How can you even be rested and peaceful at night knowing your kid died and you put your other 4 in harm's way? The only reason why they probably care and thinking about it now is because of being charged. But justice must be served for these children. Mercy shall not be shown to the irresponsible, period. I mean, this is just a sad situation all the way around. They were all babies, and to be so selfish, to put yourself first, knowing that these kids can't fend for themselves. I would be horrified to know that I even kept someone's child and something happened to them. That's why I don't keep people kids. Now I have a grandbaby. I'm only concerned about my children. I have a 6-year-old, an 18-year-old, and a 22-year-old, and a grandbaby that's 1 week old. So when it comes to other people's kids, I just don't keep them. I really don't. Because there's so many consequences that come along with that, and responsibilities. But y'all, I just want to share that story with you guys. If you had a life.